Hey y'all, so back with another video, and let's get right to it. So, yeah, I'm not grateful that my mother gave birth to me because after doing extensive research and being a part of the Black community, um, I don't really know what the benefit is of being brought here. Because, Black people are a permanent underclass. Okay. Black people are stuck in the 40K club. Black men on average make about 42K a year. Black women on average make about 41K a year. So, you know, women from my mother's generation, my mother was born in the late 50s. They grew up, you know, just very traditional, not my mother's household wasn't traditional, but society was, just very structured when it came to women and pretty much how you're supposed to act in society. She believed that that's just what you do. You grow up, you go to school, you get married, you have kids. But what's so different for Black people is that we keep bringing Black babies into a community that is in shambles. Okay. There's no benefit for Black babies as a whole. Because at this point, you're just bringing Black babies here just to bring them here. Because collectively, we have no generational wealth. Okay. A lot of Black people are walking around with undiagnosed mental illnesses and unresolved trauma, either from childhood or either in their current adult life, or both. And so tell me, what does a child benefit from that? How does a child benefit from being brought into a community that is completely in shambles economically, mentally, and emotionally? Or are you just hoping for the one-off chance that you might give birth to a Michael Jordan or a Michael Jackson, in the one-off, one in a million chance? Is that what you're hoping for? Because if so, it's really selfish. Like it's really selfish. I'm not grateful to be here. I'm a part of a community where one, the men don't even like me existing, and two, they want to kill me every 5.5 hours, and three, they do not prefer me. I am not their first choice. Never have, never will be their first choice. Black men have made that abundantly clear throughout history. Throughout history, because as Cynthia G has reported, even before, during, and after slavery, Black men have always preferred white women as their top tier choice. Go watch her videos and go do your own research. Black men have never been loyal to Black women ever, ever, and they never will. They have no loyalty to Black women. They are just completely treasonous beings, beyond treasonous. But you just want to keep giving birth and giving birth and giving birth and hope the next batch will be better. Oh, the next batch will be better. Oh, the next batch. Like the mentality of Black women is like, You keep like it's like you have all the ingredients to bake a cake or cookies, and you know the eggs are rotten, the milk is spoiled, all your ingredients are rotten, but you keep mixing all the ingredients together and hoping that the cake will come out right. That's the pathology of these black women that are pick-me's and mammies. That's your thought process. All the ingredients are fucked up, but you keep trying to make this cake. You keep trying to make the cookies. Oh, the next batch be better. Oh, the next batch. Oh, the next batch. It's never gonna come out right, dumbass. You gotta get all new ingredients. The ingredients are fucked up. The cake is never gonna come out right. Jesus Christ. I mean, what is it going to take? Black women are just the majority of black women are in the pick me sunken place. Like way, 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 way deep down in the sunken place. And I think the only way for them to truly wake up, it would have to be for every black man to disappear. That would be the only way for them to wake up. Because as long as there's big black dick walking around here, you can forget it. You can forget it. Them bitches are going to stay worshiping and engaging in one-sided loyalty that will never be reciprocated or rarely be reciprocated. And just keep wondering why they don't pick us first, why we're always picked last. I mean, it's just like, wow. It's really mind-boggling. So yeah, like after you know living 37 years of life and you know looking around and finally seeing with true open eyes how black men really feel about black women, and they've been telling us this since day one, but when you are a pick me mammy black male worshiper, you choose not to see it, you ignore it. But when you finally wake up, it's like, wow, like I've wasted so much of my life. I wasted so much of my life that I can never get back. And my mother brought me here thinking that maybe I would get a better experience. And I haven't. And the next generation won't, and the next generation won't, and the next generation won't. So I'm just really kind of like resentful of my mother at this point. Like I really resent her giving birth to me because there's nothing to benefit here. Black men do not prefer black women. They don't want to give you any wealth. Okay? Like I'm even on these dating apps. These niggas don't even want to take you to a decent restaurant. They want to take you to the chicken shack or the crab shack, for a first date. And I clearly put that on my dating profile. Like, I don't do low effort dates. I don't do coffee dates. So why would you invite me to the crab shack? I'm not saying that I'm too good for the crab shack, but not for a first date, dummy. Why don't you want to impress me? Like, what's so wrong with that? Oh, you're mad because I don't have low self esteem because you're so used to pick me's and mammies and black male worshipers. That's what it is. You're mad that I'm not taking your low ass fucking bait. You think that I'm just so ecstatic that you DM me on a dating app and I'm just supposed to just jump at the first nigga that fucking comes my way. No, nigga. You gonna take me to a 5-star restaurant, okay? On a first date. You need to impress me. I'm not going to a fucking chicken shack, crab shack. Most of you niggas is trying to fuck anyway. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, dating is a fucking joke. Dating is a joke as a black woman. It's a joke and it's fucking depressing. I'm so sick of it. I'm so tired. I wish there was a dating app just for black women. For black women only. Because we all know that what the reports have said, black women are picked the least on every dating app. Black women are picked the least. So why aren't we making our own dating app just for black women? For anybody that's interested in black women, download this app. So that way we don't have to we don't have to worry about other races of women. I'm surprised nobody has done that yet. Because it's needed. It really is needed. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, like these niggas want to lowball you. Like they don't even want to take you on a proper date. On it, like they don't even know how to properly court you. And like I'm not falling for your low self-esteem bait. You think I have low self-esteem? I don't. I'm not desperate for dick. I'm not. I'm not like these other chicks out here. You got it fucked up. They don't, again, they don't value you. They don't want to give you any of their wealth. So why am I here? What the fuck am I here for? I gotta deal with these niggas that want to give me the little tiny fucking crumbs that they have. Oh, this all I got. You gonna have to deal with this. No, the fuck I'm not, nigga. I will be alone for the rest of my life and happy before I accept some dusty niggas crumbs. I don't know what it is with men nowadays. It just, I mean, just extremely low effort dating. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. And that's why I'm definitely not having kids, because there's no reason to bring any black babies here, because they're not going to benefit, especially a black girl. So like I bring a black girl here. I birth a black girl. And then when she becomes of age, then I have to sit down and tell her, yeah, the men in your community, they don't like you. They're going to murder you every 5.5 hours. They're not going to protect for you. They're not going to provide for you. But at least you're here, though. You should be glad that I gave you life. Get the fuck out of here. And my mom used to say that dumb shit when I was growing up. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. Fucking do it. Please. Please take me out of here, because this is all some bullshit. This is a bad dope deal. Black women got a bad fucking dope deal. Take me out of this bullshit. I don't give a fuck. You should have swallowed me. I really wish my mother would have fucking swallowed me. I know I'm radical as fuck, y'all, but that's how the fuck I feel. This is all some bullshit. All of it. Very little benefit. Very little benefit for black women in this community. Extremely tiny. Get the fuck out of here. Why you keep bringing these innocent little girl babies here just for them to not make it out of childhood due to black femicide and abuse and everything else? Like, really? Because you want to have kids that bad? And you can't give them no generational wealth of your own. All you can give them is love. Black women really are fucking delusional and suffer from mental illness. And like KSC said, black women are addicted to having babies. She ain't never fucking lied. She ain't lying. Black women are addicted to having babies. And then having nothing to show for it, like a fucking idiot. Who the fuck told you to have 4 babies and you make $35,000 a year? What can you give to your children? How are your children going to benefit from you being their mother? How have your children benefited from you being their mother when you purposely chose to birth them into poverty and bullshit? Can you answer that? Yeah, that's what the fuck I thought. These desperate ass black women that are so thirsty for a man to validate her existence with his dusty ass sperm. And you wonder why black people are permanently in the fucking 40K club. Compared to Asian Americans and Indian Americans that are making, their average income is $87,000 to $100K a year. Need I say more? Because they don't birth their children into bullshit. The ones that make it over here, they come over here and put in work. And they don't have babies just to have babies. No, they have babies when their money and their finances are together. Like a normal fucking person. I just looked that shit up the other day. Indian Americans, their average income is $100K. $100K. Black people are never going to get it together. Never. I'm not holding out no hope. None. Nope. They're never, it's a lost cause. The black community is a lost cause. Because when you have a community where the men have an egregious form of self-hate, how can the community prosper? If he's full of self-hate, why would he want to protect and defend his community? Why would he want to protect and defend people that look like him if he hates the people who look like him? It's never going to happen. Like, black people are a permanent underclass and they're going extinct thanks to black men since 1967. They have been running, not walking, to white women. Black men have been actively breeding themselves out for the past 55 years. And as we all know, the fastest growing demographic in America right now, as of 2022, is biracial people. So all these niggas up here crying about, Cynthia G's radical talking points. Oh, she's saying to exterminate black men. She's talking about genocide of black men. How? Y'all have been exterminating yourselves with white vagina since 1967. Since 1967. Y'all have been hard at work breeding yourselves out of the gene pool because black men don't want to exist. They don't. They can lie all they want to. Black men do not want to exist because if they did, they wouldn't be actively breeding themselves out with non-black women, and they wouldn't be killing black women every 5.5 hours. Does that sound like a group of men that wants to exist? No. Black men have created their own extinction. So black women choosing not even sleep with black men anymore, let alone aborting black babies, is not even a drop in the bucket because you guys have already been doing most of the work for us. So what black women are now choosing to do is just a little cherry on top. It's just a cherry on top. Like you've been actively breeding yourself out since 1967. Go look at the biracial demographic rates. I mean, it's just been steadily rising since 1967. Along with black men murdering black men, women, and children in their own community. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think your population is going to increase or decrease with the behavior that black men have been doing? What do you think is going to happen? You've been making yourselves go extinct. Cynthia G's talking points are null and void at this point. They're null and void because you've already been doing most of the work. You've been doing most of the work. Black women are just putting the cherry on top now by not even laying down with you niggas anymore. We're just not even going to lay down. There's no need to abort babies if we're not even going to have sex with y'all anymore. Okay? And the fact that you don't prefer us anyway should matter. You shouldn't care. Like the dude that called in on Nyla's show and he was saying black women don't close your wombs off. You've been killing our wombs. You murder our wombs every 5.5 hours because you don't want to exist. The black male collective does not act as a group of men that want to exist on this planet. You don't actively breed yourself out by mating with other women that don't look like you and actively killing all the people in your own community. That is not what's the word? That's not self-preservation. Black men do not act in self-preservation. That is self-annihilation. So we're done. We're done. You want to be extinct? Fine. Go be extinct. We're going to mind our fucking business and, travel, take these trips and live our life. Like, we're done. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck. Black women, message received. Message received. Loud and clear. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Till next time, talk amongst yourselves.